just for the purpose of the video and to let you guys know, you're currently propped up on 2 boxes, a little Peter Alexander box and a shoe box, because gal hasn't invested in a tripod yet. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm joining you from my bed. I'm trying out new angles, if you can tell in like all of the past videos, but I really like this setup. It's just chill. I'm just sat on my bed and we're just having a chat and we can film a video and hang out. Just feels like a little, like you're in my bedroom basically. Also my neighbour has just decided to start using a drill, so if you can hear that at all throughout the video, I am incredibly sorry, but they haven't done it all day until right now, so that's my life for you. So for today's video, I thought I would jump on the trend. I don't know if it's still a trend because it was around like a little while ago, but I'm going to be doing the baby names I like but wouldn't use video. So I've seen a lot of people do this. They're actually like really interesting videos. I love to watch them. It's just so fascinating to see what names people like. I recently watched Beauty Spectrum's video where she did this and it inspired me to do it as well. So I've got a list on my laptop here because I'm filming on my phone, and I am going to go through them. It isn't the longest list, but there are definitely more girls' names than boys' names, which is strange because on my personal list of names that I would use, there's more boys' names than girls' names, so it's just kind of flipped. So we're gonna go through it and I'll tell you all the names and stuff like that. All of these names are gorgeous, but there's just like reasons I wouldn't use them, some which I will not disclose, but like people have like, I know people with the names, or like I've had bad experiences with the names, or they're just gorgeous but I just don't think they'd fit in. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with the girls' names because there are a lot of them. So the first name is Tamsin. I think it's so like classic but also very modern. I love it. It's so pretty, but I personally wouldn't name my child that. The next name is Ruby. I also really love this name. I love like gemstone names and like things that are like, I guess, spiritual. I think they're so gorgeous. I love the name Ruby, but I know too many rubies. I wouldn't want, like, being a Maddie and knowing like literally a million Maddies, I don't want my kid to have the same issue as me where every second person has their name. So Ruby is out the window, but I do think it's gorgeous. The next name is Imogen. I love the name Imogen. I had a friend in high school, I'm still friends with her now, and her name is Imogen, and I think it's just the most gorgeous name, but because she is one of my friends, I wouldn't want to have my child called Imogen and then my friend called Imogen. It just, something just doesn't balance there. The next name, which I adore, I love this name, I've loved it ever since I was little, is Sky or Skylar, but I'm not able to name my kid that because my sister's name is Kyla, so they're very, very similar, literally just an S on the front, and that would be my kid's name. So having like Sky with Auntie Kai just does not work, so that one's out the window. The next name is Chloe. I think it's so classic and I just love the name Chloe. One of my best friends is actually named Chloe, so I know very, very nice people named Chloe, but just because I do know so many of them, like there were so many at my school and I work with Chloes and all of that, I just want to have something that's a little bit not that it's mainstream, but it is mainstream, if you know what I mean. So I want something a little bit more exotic. The next name is Eliza. I've met some Elizas that I've loved. I've met some Elizas that I've not so much loved, but I do think it's a gorgeous name. There's not much more to say about it. It's just a pretty name. I love it. Like Elizabeth, but I'd probably just shorten it to Eliza just because Elizabeth is just a bit too much in the mouth than Eliza, if you know what I mean. The next name is Jade. I think it is gorgeous, again with like the gemstone theme, so Ruby and Jade. I love those like gemstone-y names. I don't know why, they're just so gorgeous. Like, not that it's a name that I would use, but you know that movie Aquamarine where that chick name is, well, I don't know if it is her name Aqua or Aquamarine. I haven't watched it in so long. But they're like, we love you, Aqua. I love that name, but I personally wouldn't name my child that either. So like all the gemstone ones, I don't know, they're just so gorgeous. I think it's because I love gemstones. I have some on my windowsill, like literally right there. Sorry if the angles change slightly or if I'm like sat in a different position. I just had a call from a friend, so I wanted to answer that. But now we're going to get straight back into the names. So the next name is Lydia. So I have a friend called Lydia and I adore her. And also, if you've watched Teen Wolf, then you might know the name Lydia from there. I know it is like in other things, but that's where I sort of like picture the name from. So that is a gorgeous name as well. I do really like it, but I wouldn't name my child it just because I do have a friend called Lydia, so it would just not be right. The next one, also from a TV show, is Aria. So that is a character on Pretty Little Liars, if you have watched that. I can't say that without, like, I can't say it fast. If I'm like Pretty Little Liars, Pretty Little Liars. I love her character and I love her name, so I wanted to include that in my list because I think it's gorgeous, but I just don't know that I would name my child Aria because I do know some Arias in real life as well, so it's just not like top of my personal list. The next name is Lucy. I just think this is so cute, just like having a little Lucy. It's so gorgeous. I can't explain it. I just love the name Lucy, but again, I know so many Lucys, like a ridiculous amount. So I don't want to have my child have the problem of having every second person have their name. So Lucy is gorgeous, but it ain't on my top list. And the last name for the girls list is Alaska. So I got this from Looking for Alaska, the book by John Green. I just think it's so gorgeous, but then I also know a few Alaskas, so I'd probably be less likely to name my child that. I just think it is so pretty, and I feel like every Alaska would be absolutely stunning, and I don't know why, but that's just how I picture it. Moving on to boys' names. So this list is a little bit shorter. It's still actually quite long, but it's just not as long as the girls' names. So to start, we have the name Paul. So that is the name of my dad, and I absolutely love it, but I don't know that I could look at a baby and call it Paul. But I do think it's gorgeous. Perhaps as a middle name, I do really like it, but I don't know that it would be a first name for my child. The second name is Ben, so like Benjamin. I just think Ben's is so cute. It's just such a gorgeous little name. I do adore it, but my best friend's brother is called Ben, and he's literally like, I consider him as my little brother, so I wouldn't be able to call my child Ben because I wouldn't want to have a child Ben and then my like essentially brother Ben, so it just doesn't work. The next name that I really do like is Tom or Thomas, but I do know a lot of Toms. We've had a few come in and out of the family, like as partners and stuff like that. I know some from school, I know some from work, so just because I know so many, I probably wouldn't name my child Tom, but I do think it's a very nice name. The next name is Daniel. I do love the name Daniel. I just think it's so like classic but simple. I have a cousin called Daniel, and I also went to school with, I think, a few Daniels actually, so even though I love the name, I would not name my child that. Naming kids, oh my gosh, when I'm actually gonna have kids, I'm gonna have the hardest time naming them. Guaranteed. I will be literally like picking and choosing for months. Literally. I'll be like booming and I'll still not know the name. The next name that I like, which I love names that start with M for a boy. I don't know why, but the name Mateo I think is really cute. It's just like, I don't know, I could just imagine holding a baby and thinking of the name Mateo, and just like, it's so gorgeous, but also like a really strong name. I can imagine them to be like a little bit edgy and just like really fun and vibrant, and I don't know, I adore it. It's really cute. The next name is Colton, so I think of this like Colton Hayes, who is really fit, might I add, but I love the name. I think, again, it's like quite a strong name, and I think it's really gorgeous, but I don't know that I would use it. I admire people with the name, but I feel like I'm not cool enough to name a kid Colton. Do you know what I mean? Like, Maddie and, I don't know. Am I cool enough to name my kid Colton? The next name is Jason, and it's not a funny name. I do actually really like the name Jason, but I think if I had a kid called Jason, I would constantly, not intentionally, but in my head, every time I'd think of them, I'd go, Jason Derulo, because it's just so like, He does it in every song, and it's just like drilled into my head when I hear the name Jason. I'm like, Jason Derulo. So, I don't think I could do it. The last boy's name, which I love so much, honestly, this is borderline on my list of names I would use that I absolutely love, and also on the ones I wouldn't. Like, it's literally on the fence. I can't decide. But the name Bo, I think the name Bo is so cute. Just like a little boy named Bo. Oh, it's just adorable. Just makes me just want to like squeeze the baby's cheeks when I think of the name being Bo. I just can imagine them being so cute and so gorgeous, and like just want to squeeze them and never let them go. Oh, I don't know, the name Bo, I love it. But again, I know some Bows. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your baby name lists. I love to read them. I think they're so gorgeous, and I love seeing what other people like, and you can inspire some other people, and we can all discuss baby names that we like that are similar and stuff like that. And subscribe as well to see more of my content, because I'm really enjoying filming at the moment, and I'm like trying to perfect it and all of that. I've got everything like coming soon. I've just pre-ordered it and I'm so excited, and gonna invest in like probably a tripod so I'm not propping you up on boxes anymore. But yeah, and I'll see you next time. Bye.